right, hello and welcome to the channel. Today you see that it's not only me talking, and I'm on picture as well, and I have a friend with me. I have Johan Larsson, or is that how you say your name on Moto?
Yeah, Larsson,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's nice. So you are somewhat of a moto grinder. At least I see your name in the trophy race every time I log in, and I'm happy to have you with me here today. The goal of the day is that you're going to teach me how to play a deck I have not played that much before. Right?
Yeah,
Great.
it will be fun to be here and beyond.
Yeah, I thank you, and thank you for taking your time. Before we go through the deck in front of us, do you just want to do a short introduction of who you are and how you like to play Magic?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm Johan Larsson. I played Magic since 2014 and Legacy since 2015. I like decks with like a lot of diversity in its strategy, so you can plan the game accordingly. And have always liked that. I played different Taxes and Legacy at the beginning. Then I liked Mentor Miracles, which like had both the tempo and the more controlly game plan. And this deck falls into that category, I think, with both a very quick combo and a mid-game element.
And the deck you're talking about is, of course, Cephalid Breakfast, right? Or
Yes, it's
Nadu Breakfast, as the kids call it these days.
yeah, but it's like it's calling it Nadu Breakfast is a bit redundant since it's if you're registering Cephalid Illusionist without Nadu at this moment, you're probably doing it wrong.
Yes.
But yes,
And we don't want to do it wrong. So, as those of you who follow the channel have seen, I've been dabbling a little bit with Nadu, but in the fair band shell. So I want to do something that's a little bit more unfair, but that still has this kind of control-ish angle to it, where it's not all in on Court of Callings and stuff like that. So I'm happy to have you three. Can you just walk through the deck with us a little bit?
absolutely. Yeah, so the deck, as I said, have a strong turn 2 combo component, and that requires you to play a few bad cards, such as Narcomoebas and the Dread Return, to facilitate that power. So the Narcomoebas, the Oracle, the Dread Return, and the Memory's Journey are like the combo cards, the cards that are required for the combo to function. And the combo itself is the Illusionist plus either Nomads or Shuko to mill your entire deck. And once you mill, you get an Archimebas in play, attack them for a Dread Return on Oracle. And the Memory's Journey helps you put back the Oracle on top if you're facing Grave Hate or something like that.
Yeah, wasn't it like before Memory's Journey, you usually played like Cabal Therapy or something like that? What's kind of the big change with going to Journey? Is it do you play around more Graveyard Yard Hate in that way, or is it a better mana base, or what's the main reason for that?
It's all those things really. One, the mana base is much better because now you really want to be 3 colors in green, be bound colors, and then having access to black mana to actually hardcast the therapy is really hard on the mana. And the mana of this deck is one of its main weaknesses as is. That's one reason. And this other reason is there's so many Fermicarbs around and Vexing Baubles.
Oh yeah, Vexing Bubble
And
as well.
yeah, and therapy is just a blank versus that, while Memory's Journey really is very helpful. Then there are, of course, cards and situations where you really prefer to have the therapy over Memory's Journey, like, for example, versus Endurance versus Consigned to Memory. Therapy is much better.
Yeah.
But and then it leads us to makes the deck a bit actually worse against some decks where in the past hard casting therapy was really powerful, like versus some combo decks. And like in Bowmaster Age, people often very heavily signal that they have a Bowmaster open, and then you hard cast therapy. So that's a power that's gone. But on the flip side, now you get Memory's Journey, which is both, like I said, we talked about, it helps protect the combo and stuff, but it also Graveyard Hate or Doomsday Pile Hate or something against your opponent.
That sounds really sweet. And the backup plan for the deck, with if you don't go for combo, that's mediocre beatdowns, right? Or
Really talked about the Nadu part of it because like the illusionist, Nadu part is not weak to graveyard hate or anything
yeah,
like that, and it's very very strong like mid game engine. This deck doesn't really like automatically win when you get a few Nadu triggers like the Nadu Elf, but it usually when you get the Nadu triggers, you hope that you get either just enough card advantage or versus combo decks that you get some kind of interaction, a force of will, or something like that. And that's a reason to play a lot of force of negations in the sideboard as well.
yeah, that's true. I mean, the bunt list that I've been playing around with, it doesn't really win just land by landing nomads and Nadu, but you win by drawing more cards than your opponent does. So you have your forces
Yeah.
and your plows, and you can go for the W there. That's nice. And you also have the Saga plan, both as part of a tutor for Shuko, but also to do some Saga beats, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And especially versus like many combo decks where you hold up interaction and just use the saga to win.
Yeah,
And
looking
then
at
the other tech land is the Cavern of Souls, which really helps facilitate the Nadu plan, like going a turn 2 or turn 1 Shuko and then turn 3 Cavern Nadu is
yeah.
super powerful.
Yeah, because the other Nadu decks, they play like Delighted Halfling to enable that, but getting that out of Cavern of Souls is good. Is there any smart? Is it Wizard you want to say for the land? Does that cover more than just Nadu?
Yeah, you usually always Wizard. Wizard helps you cast Fastest Oracle. It helps you cast Illusionist. They're all wizards.
Yeah.
That's actually the only overlap right now. I mean, sometimes you have to name core or soldier to play Nomads and core.
Yeah, that sounds really good. And looking at the board a little bit, what do we want to do with our board plans?
Yeah, so the board plan. This board is probably not exactly what I will play in Prague when this is released. But the thing you need more cards for is for Graveyard Hate. You have 4 pieces, 2 Macabres, 1 Ghost Vacuum, and 1 Solga Lantern. And then versus combo decks, you have the Consigns and the Force of Negations, plus the L4rss0n Front versus some combo decks. And then the Cavern of Souls is for when you're more reliant on the Nadu, like usually every single deck with counter spells I bought in the Cavern of Souls
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the board
So
because the Nadu plan is usually much better post board.
that,
Yeah, and the Pipping Needles are for partly to actually answer hate to name Fermicarb to protect the
yeah,
combo. And it's for decks like the Nadu Elves deck where you can name Nomas and Core if you have Shuko. You stop them from comboing while you still can. And it's also great against like the One Ring or on the Great Creator. I don't really think it's right to play 2. I built this list to try to figure out what's the right configuration versus Mystic Forge combo.
yeah. Yeah, because that
Uh,
that deck is kind of on a rise right now after
yeah,
crushing the American Eternal Weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll probably face it. I usually face it, so we'll probably face it as well. It's somehow drawn to my account, that deck.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's so the differences like between what I've kind of played before is the split of 3 endings, prismatic endings, main to
yeah,
answer Vexing Bauble,
yeah,
plus having the third Force of Negation and the second Piffing Needle.
that sounds good. Then I guess that it's time to start playing. So we'll see you all for round number 1. All right, welcome to round 1. So this hand here, it looks like a keep, right? We
Yeah,
got
it's a
some,
great hand. It's
yeah,
early cantrip. You have a prismatic ending and a Force of Will plus lands.
yeah,
Great start. And we need to find a third land and need to find a enabler for Nadu.
yeah. Let's hope that we can ponder ourselves into that. So, what do we go for duels or do we go for basics in the beginning? I mean, it all depends on what we're facing, of course. And now we're going to know a little bit more. But what do we tend to go for?
In the blind, I would go with a basic island here, but now we know we're facing some kind of Nadu deck. I would probably go for
and
the
this is
Tundra.
and this isn't a force the green sun for Dryad Arbor, right? We just
Yeah.
let that happen because
Yeah.
it's we're saving that force of will for other cards. Unfortunately, we can't end the Dryad Arbor, but we'll find targets for that. Is it Ponder off a Tundra or?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well,
No, yeah.
now we
Now we
found
have
our
the quicker combo.
yeah. So flooded strand, or does the fetch land matter?
In this matchup, it generally does not. It does sometimes when you need to be aware of the basic planes, which can only be gotten from the flooded strand.
Okay,
But
we'll
let's
go.
start with Misty.
Yeah, and then we go for a Tundra, and then we do the pondering, and we'll see here what we can find. So that's the combo to fairy. We don't have our third land drop, but we want to keep these cards, right?
Yeah, and you don't need the third land drop for combo with Illusionist, so it's a definite keep.
Yeah, and then
We
we'll
need
shuffle away to fairy, right, and keep the ponder and the shuko, or
I'd say
because
put Teferi furthest down. This is not the game where we'll play.
we'll keep the ponder as force. If I use ponder's ability, no, I did a slight misplay the other day where I pressed the wrong button. So
yeah, my mistake is usually to press on one of the cards too quickly, and you can't undo that.
Of course, yeah, that's that's also a way to ponder yourself into a tough situation.
Still don't know if we're facing the mid range or the Elves version.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't make super big difference. The Elf version has much less interaction. Their only way of interacting is basically endurance.
Now we know it's the elf, it's the Nadu. Do we try to force this, or do we keep force to protect our own combo?
I'd force this. The only other thing to force to protect our combo is forcing endurance.
Yeah,
This will partially is part of the combo. It gives them a mana next turn through the cradle, so slam dunk force here.
yeah, and we'll pitch the ponder, right, and keep the brainstorm. So do we slam illusionist next turn, or?
I'd say actually play Shuko with the Tundra and pass. So we have a brainstorm up for something.
Yeah,
We need to.
we can try to find up force. So we know that there's a Teferi one card down that we want to shuffle away anyway. So.
Plus, with an end of turn brainstorm, we can actually ensure that we don't draw any annoying cards, like we don't draw any Narcomoeba, because we can't afford to draw Narcomoeba.
What happens if we draw a Dread Return? Because usually you could Cabal Therapy it away from your hand. Well, how would you solve that now?
And now it's basically to play either to brainstorm it away or just to go for the go for the Memory's Journey. But going for Memory's Journey with the Illusionist still in play is dangerous.
Because they can start targeting our Illusionist and milling the rest of the cards away. Yeah. All right, so they're making some mana here, but we should be fine for next turn. So we go Trop end of turn, and then we brainstorm and set up our draw.
The reason for it, like if we were afraid of absolutely nothing, we would not brainstorm as draw the Teferi, but as we kind of want to find a Daze or a Force of Will if they have endurance here.
So let's see what we can find. We did not find anything of that kind. So, but we can still ponder next turn. So if we put the Flooded Strand on the top, we can afford to ponder as well. Do we do that before we combo?
Yeah, I'd say we do that here. Since the only thing that stops us from winning right now is them having an endurance.
Yeah.
If we can
And
stop
there's the Daze. That's exactly what we were looking for. And we'll cast the Illusionist. And now we start clicking, right?
Yes.
Is there any tips on how to perform this combo in a good way?
Yeah. It's to put the yield to all on both the Nod Shuko trigger and the right click and then save targets. This is one of the more annoying things with playing this deck or any Nadu deck is there's a lot of clicking.
Yeah, I played L4rss0n a couple of times. That was also a lot of clicking.
Yeah, when you come off with Illusionist is generally quite fine though.
Yeah. All right, and now we have the graveyard in. Can we pop this out in any way?
Yeah, you click the graveyard icon up where it sets 49 cards.
All right, there. And then we look for Dread Return, right?
Yeah.
Target Oracle, and then we sacrifice 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3.
Do they have it?
They did
No,
not.
But they might still. No.
Nope. Well, that was good. Always nice to start with the combo. So this was the Elves version. What are we looking to bring in here? Source of Plowshares, right?
Source of Plowshares, definitely. I'd bring in a Piffing Needle as well. And I'd take out the Teferius, which are way too slow.
Yeah. And the Pithing Needle here is for naming Macabre, right?
Yeah. Yes. Or sometimes name Domus and Core when you're more afraid of theirs than you can do still have the Shukurat.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's why, because when I play the, I'm just thinking that we just have the Nomads, but we just won with Shuko. So that's correct. All right.
Yeah, and sometimes you name the Sylvan Safekeeper to turn on your removal spells.
Yeah. That's smart as well.
Those 3 are the main targets.
Yeah.
Then we can actually kind of think about sideboarding out a land. Basic planes.
Yeah, because they don't they don't go for the mana.
And I now on the draw, I would take in a Force Negation probably.
To be able to count, they do natural order shenanigans and green sun shenanigans in their deck. So yeah, that sounds right. Anything else here, or?
No, I mean the cards I would think about is Days good enough, but I think it is. All removal you want. I don't think the second Piffing Needle is good enough.
No.
And you want the cantrips and your combo cards.
Yeah.
I'd say this looks good.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Here we don't have any good mana. We have both Thassa's and Narcomoeba in hand. So I say this is a mulligan.
Yeah, this is not a very hot hand.
And here we're missing that basic planes, right? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We could go slow and hedge maze, but Dread Return back in the deck, hedge maze, and hope to hit our second land.
Yeah.
But if we miss, we ought to lose on that spot.
Yeah, but I still think this is much better than a 5. We have a Force of Will, we have removal spells, and we have the hedge maze to find either cantrips or the white land.
Yeah. So let's see what we can.
And we're on the draw, so we have a free draw to hopefully spike the
white source, right?
Yeah.
That's what we need. A reactive hand from our combo deck. That's always interesting. Let's see if we can punish them. I've been playing against this deck with non-blue decks, and the natural order kind of always gets me. So it's nice to have something for that as well. We'll let them green sun for a Dryad Arbor. All right, that's a blue cantrip at least. I say put this in the... Yeah, throw it away. We're looking for white lands here. I wonder what their secondary plan is. We let this one go as well.
Yeah.
It's not the fight.
Okay, so they're the actual Elves version of this deck.
Yeah.
I did this one. I'd
force pitching Nadu, right?
Yeah. No,
No,
you pitched the brainstorm.
I pitched the brainstorm. That's you think something, you say the right thing, and then you're like, yeah, let's just press the blue card. Yeah, it would be nice to have a brainstorm here, right?
Yes, it would. Hopefully they don't have another Nadu.
Yeah. Yeah, that's but the kind of doing misplays is the signum of this channel, so it's good that we caught one already in the first round. Let's see some mediocre beats. No?
Yeah.
No. That's good. All right, that's good for us. But I don't. They didn't do any that much the last turn, so I think that we'll pass the turn.
Yeah, I think an upkeep, sorts of pleasures on the Korean Ranger is what we want to do here.
Yeah. Let's see. Limit then on the mana. We don't have the Force of Will, so natural. We're quite cold to natural order. If they start flooding the
Sure,
board.
but I don't think they have a natural order. They would have cast it last turn if.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, they look kind of flooded on mana actually.
Yeah. Seeing it for Nadu, maybe. Yeah, we'll need to let that one go. We need lands here. We got lands, so I mean, they're not screaming that they have that many good cards in hand, so there could be an argument for playing Nadu of our own, but then we also have 2 prismatic endings, so if they play something next turn, we won't be able to untap and do what we want there as well.
Yeah, I'd say it's better to ending there in order here. There are so many things which they could have. They could have another Green Sansini for Safekeeper or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Whereas ours Nadu doesn't really do anything right now, except for
No,
block.
yeah. And they showed us an L4rss0n Shepherd there, so that's a card that they have in hand.
Wonder what they are waiting for here.
They're letting us catch up on their clock. Being kind. I understand the technical difficulties of streaming while talking while you're playing. Yeah, because they're not a Force of Will deck, so that's
No,
not
the
what
trick they
they're.
can have is like Cord for Sylvan Safekeeper or Cord for
Yeah, that's
Shepherd
true.
on the counter spells. In the hard cast Creature Hoof.
Yeah, that we don't want to see that either. I'm smelling Swords of Plowshares on their hand because we haven't played anything. We haven't gotten on the board yet.
Yep. I think they're very likely to have swords. Here,
Yeah.
now with the Force Will Drawn, I really like ending on Shepherd.
Yeah.
Because if they have nothing, they will just pump mana into that and hit us for 5.
Yeah, that's true.
If they have something, yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Ending is bad in it is a sorcerer interaction.
Yeah. We just play one Oracle, right? So there's no way for us to play this one out here, right?
No, there are situations where you want to play Oracle out, where you want to block with it or use its ability to find something. But here it's the blue card for force right now.
Yeah.
That's something that comes up often in post-board games, is that you actually pitch the Oracle to force a will and just win with Nadu or with Saga tokens.
So here we have the combo. Unfortunately, we can't play it all in one turn. I do think that they have at least one Source of Plowshares, but we'll get multiple targets out of it as well. I like the idea of jamming Nadu here.
Yeah, I think so too.
And we'll at least get 1 or maybe 2 triggers if we force the swords on it. It kind of depends a little bit on what we're looking at, and I mean, we could hit a land as well, so that's they're not allowing us to hit a land, of course. That's good play from their part of view.
Wondering what they have if they don't have Source of Plowshares and don't really play anything. What they very very likely can have is Fermicaber. It's a card that deck plays in the sideboard and mana deck.
Yeah.
It's like
That's true. Do we play the Trop before we play the Nomads, or no? We want to keep because we're gonna flip.
I would say actually play it since we have one off Force of Negation now in the deck.
Yeah.
If we flip that, it would be good value.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Now they're making moves. Okay. So first we'll do the trigger. Okay. So that's another Nadu.
I say let it resolve them. Play the second one.
Yeah. There's always a discussion. Do you want to be good or do you want to be lucky? And you should always choose to be lucky.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. We get a land. Maybe we should surveil, but I don't know. That's good. That's we like.
No, we want the open mana for things like Souls of Characters.
Yeah, that's true. And there's the Force of Negation that you were talking about, and now we have a Nomads. Do we play out the other Nomads as well?
I'd say so. It's 4 extra cards.
Yeah.
So we want the second blue card for the Force of Negation, and we're very likely to find at least one land for if they find Savannah. Yeah. One land for Tau.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. They had enough. So there we saw, I mean, the different two parts of the deck. The first deck, we did a quite fast combo. I think it was turn 3 or 4 or something like that, where we kept a hand on the strength of our cantrips, and then we drew into the combo. And the second game here, it was the Nadu value plan, right?
Yeah. And that's typical. You're often way more likely to win with the Illusionist combo game 1, and then game 2 post board just win with the Nadu. For example, in this case, it's very likely that they're having Vermicarbs in hand because they have cards.
Yeah, because they've been sitting with 1 to 2 cards in hand since they started like spewing up, because mana isn't the threshold here, right? They can play whatever they have. So they're with anti-graveyard cards, maybe Macabres, maybe Surgicals. People don't play Surgicals anymore, but you understand what I mean there. So yeah. And that's great. All right, that was round 1. We'll be back for round 2. All right, we won the die roll for game 2. We're going to choose to start. And here we're looking at the combo with a cantrip and a saga. I say that this is a keep.
It's definitely a keep. It's the turn 2 combo on the play. It's the turn 2 that's weak to Wasteland, though, which is a bit unfortunate. But when you have the turn 2 on the play in the blind, I'd say generally go for it. There's so many decks where things get worse if you just wait.
Do we go for it in the perspective that we don't ponder turn 1, we just shove Nomads and then shove Illusionist, or
I'd say shove Nomads and shove Illusionist.
Yeah, there's no fear in this dojo. Just get the right duel. That's step 1.
This is like, if you know your opponent is on a deck with much interaction, this is probably not the right play. But yeah, no, this is looking like Saga Storm.
Yeah. All right. Now we got the vacuum here, but so we can't win through the vacuum next turn, right? Because we need a green mana for.
Yes. But at this point, if we get a green mana, we'd rather play Nadu.
Yeah.
I'd wait on playing Saga here.
Go for Ponder.
Yes.
Well, here's an answer for Ghost Vacuum, but we're not making our land drops. So
yeah,
this is
I'd say shuffle that.
Yeah. See, we got to force a will at least. We don't have any mana in our Saga package, so do we even play Saga out, or do we keep it in hand?
I'd say play it out, because even if we don't find another land, we can play Illusionist next turn and then just wait for a green source.
Yeah.
Plus, if they I don't think they have removal, but if they might have needle.
Yeah.
The needle nomads. We get to Shuko, and the biggest reason is like if we draw down next turn, we really just want to jam Nadu.
Yeah. Just gonna.
This is the reason to play one Lotus Petal in the deck, which would be
Yeah.
great in this situation.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, unfortunate that they didn't. But yeah, and if we had a needle as well, we could grab that and say Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah, but needle in the main deck is a bit too narrow.
Yeah, it's just in my green white X depths piles where we throw in crappy cards to have a chance. All right, we got a Saga from their part as well. Springleaf Thumb, I say this is okay. Famous last words. Bolt Scourge.
Okay.
What year is it?
Okay, so this is not Sagas. This is just proper affinity.
Proper affinity. Yeah. I say have your Bolt Scourge.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything for. It's not the fight that we want to take. If there's a plating or something like that, we might want to do that to take down the clock. So there are 3 cards. Do we force?
No, I'd say
it depends if. Yeah, it kind of depends if they're on force as well. I don't know. I haven't played against Affinity ever. I played against Affinity Modern way back, but never in Legacy. Or Steel Stompy, as I think it was called, a couple of years at least. Yeah, we'll see. So land. Or make them somehow tap their Ghost Vacuum for our Misty Rainforest, please.
Yeah, I don't think they do that. The thing you actually can do, if you have a Teferi plus it, then you can. Then you need both the Illusionist and that's quite bad draw. But I just say play out the Illusionist here.
Yeah, have the combo up, make them think about being a little bit more careful with their Ghost Vacuum and set up a turn. If we get a Nadu down here, we're going to want to make a couple of triggers and draw some cards. And then we'll nibble them for 1, which them having a life link on their 1 power creature isn't that one damage isn't going to win us the game. But we can go get Shuko next turn. That's the powerful legacy cards that we want to play. Let's see if they have a Pithing Needle. Yes, I thought their Saga was 1 chapter ahead, but of course it isn't. Plating. Yeah. We can. They're gonna start spewing out constructs. I think this is a good way to kind of. This is a good position to kind of stem the bleeding and give us time to find our combo. So we'll force that and pitch an Nadu.
Yes, we still have the swords later to stem the bleeding a bit further because they're likely to have another 2 mana spell here or something to either make a construct.
Yeah.
They have the Springleaf Drum still.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Saga targets they have as well. Let's see. 1 mana. Yeah, Springleaf Drum 2 mana. Is it another plating or? Yeah, Patches. That's also a card that wants to go fast, and of course it's in their deck. Gonna be hard to plow that one.
Yeah. That's one of the things with this deck and like Breakfast recently is Serenity is cut. And Serenity is a card you really want from the sideboard in this matchup.
Yeah, I understand, of course. So here we tap the mana, although it didn't help us that much. Well, we can equip Shuko. We can equip Shuko to Nomads and attack with that, I guess. Because we have another Nomads. If they want to trade.
I think it's more likely to trade on defense. I don't think this is a game where we have any chance of winning with damage.
No, that's true. We'll still equip it to the Nomads, and then so here we can either play our other Nomads, or we can keep Plow up. I think that we play the other Nomads here, because I don't think that Plow is going to be needed next turn. Unfortunately, we're like 2 mana back now. We really
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
hit
we
that.
kind of were punished there with playing targets.
All right, let's see what they have. If it's they have a pithing needle, or if they're going for ghost blade or whatever it's called, the 1 mana. The constructs are already 6/6s. That's they're so big.
That's a good thing with Novas and Core, at least. They're very good at blocking many things.
Yeah. Yeah, I recently learned that after playing the Bunt deck a couple of times. I read the text on Nomads after a couple of games, and I thought, wait, this is interesting. You mean you can block with it and just put everything on another creature? That's really cool.
And what we can do here, and I actually kind of think we should do, is getting out the Narcomoeba. I think they're going to put the cranial plating on Wolf Scourge.
So you mean that we get it out as a blocker and hope that we don't mill over our combo piece? Yeah. Yeah, that's 11 damage. That's a lot. Let's see what they attack with.
But so now we get if we find an Narcomoeba now.
Yeah.
We get a free block with the Nomads, but we need to block with the Nomads you're not activating right now.
All
you need
right.
to be very careful which Nomads you're activating.
So
because otherwise,
yeah. Wait. So which Nomad should I be activating now? This one here, and then I don't. Yeah, and then I just don't block with that guy, because then the Cephalid will die, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's see. That's Dread Return. That's Oracle.
Yeah, sometimes you're unlucky.
Yeah.
Now this is looking tough, but
yeah. Kind of depends on what they do with their Ghost Vacuum. But they can always do it if we go for it in response. It depends a little bit on what they do, but we might be in the position to pack it in soon. We'll see. We haven't hit that many mana sources. There's 1 trop and 1 island and 1 plains.
As long as there is a green one left, there can be a scenario where they wait till our end step to activate the Ghost Vacuum. If we draw a green source, we might still be able to win through with the combo.
Yeah. All right, now we can block the Vault Scourge with the Narcomoeba.
Yep.
And then take 4 from Patchwork, I think. It's not that big.
I use the other Nomads and Core. Redirect 4 damage from that one.
Yeah, of course. And then we save 4 damage there. But we'll go into box. And we redirect to the Nomads that we just targeted.
No. You redirect from the one blocking to the Narcomoeba.
Narcomoeba to the Vault Scourge, and then the one that I've redirected all the damage to.
No. If you need the one you haven't activated anything on.
Yeah.
Because if you block with the other one,
Illusions die. Yeah. And then on the one that we're blocking on right now, we redirect Narcomoeba, or?
Yeah.
And it's 4 damage that we need to redirect there. It should say how much I redirected.
You're just targeting itself.
Because I clicked on Narcomoeba every turn.
Now you're targeting Narcomoeba.
But I think I did that the other times as well. We'll see, because I think I have. We'll see. We'll see what happens after damage. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Learning how to play. I still haven't activated Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah. Now we can concede because I don't think there are any.
We'll make them play this correctly. So we'll Dread Return, targeting Thassa's Oracle.
No, that doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, exactly, because we need to sack the things. We'll just concede. You're correct. We'll concede, and then we'll go to sideboard. All right. Affinity. Consign seems like a good card here.
Yeah.
And Swords Do we bring in the needle for Ghost Vacuum and such?
I think one needle is probably good.
It feels like if we were just able to remove the Ghost Vacuum in that game, we would have won. So yeah. I'm not sure that I like Force of Will that much here, but I generally like to board out Force of Wills. that's kind of what I do. So
yeah. The question is how good the Illusionist combo is now afterboard. We saw that they had Ghost Prison in the main deck. The question is like, do they have Fermicarves and stuff as well? Because sometimes you can trim on that combo a bit and be more Nadu. And then Teferi, they have Saga. They have a lot of things to bounce with Teferi, which are good to do.
But it feels like we want all our removal in. The thing that I'm worried about with the removal, if we take out too much counter magic, is that the patchwork is going to get us. But we can't worry about all the cards either. I guess there's an argument for Days, not because it's because they have so much free mana in the deck.
Yeah, but perhaps something like cut Days, cut at least one Illusionist. That's two. Cut a Teferi.
Yeah. And then 2 Force of Wills, or
yeah, sure.
Bring in some removal that goes towards the board instead. We'll go first. Here we have. I mean, I always have I always find it hard to mulligan hands with Brainstorm in them, so I think that we'll keep this.
This is a great hand.
Play turn 1 Nomads. Turn 2 Brainstorm and Plow, maybe? We'll see.
Hopefully.
They didn't seem like Force of Will deck, but they might be a Chalice deck instead. So, want to get some of those.
They had a lot of 1-drops. I don't think they have Chalice.
No,
I think they might have Vexing Bauble, at least one, to find off Saga.
Yeah.
All
right.
It's hard to tell exactly which colors they were. They only played the one Wolf's Whispers as their colored land.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of blue spells.
Yeah. Oh, they have white as well.
Yeah.
Grafdigger's Cage. We can't do anything about it. And this, I guess, is what you're talking about, that they'll bring in more anti-graveyard synergies for game 2, so the combo isn't that reliable.
Yeah. So often, actually, even the Illusionists are just bait spells for removal off the sideboard to make sure that the Nomads and Nadu is not face removal.
But because they're not on the board with anything that I'm really worried about yet, I like a Brainstorm here to move some cards around.
Yeah, Brainstorm. If you find ending on Opal is probably.
That's a lot of Nomads. It's also a lot of Plows. Yeah. I can see putting away a Tropical Island and a Nomad and playing a Flooded Strand.
Yeah, that seems good.
And then do we keep Plow up or do we play the Nomads? That would keep Plow up, right?
Hey, they have. We want to stop them from playing these Fire 2/2, which costs 7. Now they have 5 artifacts plus 2 mana. I'd actually with 2 Plows up, we plow
the Vault Scourge.
Yeah.
We can do that off Savannah. Yeah. Because we have the Tundra in hand for if we top deck the Nadu. That's a Saga. That's a plating.
That would be an argument for saving the Plow. Perhaps that would have been better, probably. Yeah, because they could have played that thing with they had land anyway.
Well, that's a consign. 1 turn too late, but we can stop the Saga from making tokens. That's always something. Yeah. But we'll start with a Brainstorm here, right?
Yeah.
See if we can dig into something. Let's see. We've seen a lot of Nomads this game. I think putting back 2 lands.
I think actually 1 land, 1 Nomad, because if we find a cantrip next turn, we want to be able to go pondering to Nadu.
Yeah, that's true. And then here we'll keep the Flood the Strand. We need to fetch it before it's our turn, but we keep Plow open and consign. Do we consign the Saga's ability to make constructs?
Yeah,
though?
they're on one land and on one card in hand. So I think that's worth it.
Yeah, we'll get a tropical island, and we'll cast the consign there. Yeah, we can still add mana with consign. Oh, there's another one. Then we can shave some damage off the clock. I think we need to do that.
Yeah.
We're down at 13.
And that one can't be blocked by the nomads because we might need to do some nomad juggling.
Yeah. But now we can do like that. And I guess we keep the land in hand for an eventual brainstorm. They have one card in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll attack.
Hopefully they don't get the needle on
nomads.
Yeah.
But now they can make their construct tokens. And they are getting needle and they're naming nomads. Yep. They're making a construct directly. Equipping it. 14 power. That's a large construct. I think we need to plow it in the end of turn.
Yeah.
We can draw into something excellent. Well, that stops the next saga at least.
Yeah, I don't think they have another one, but we can at least block for a while.
Well, they have Pithing Needle on Nomad, so it's yeah, we can block for a while. Yeah. See what they get here. They can't be out of artifacts. Oh.
I think they try to get a creature.
Yeah. That's not allowed.
No.
16. That's a lot of power. Hello, our friend.
No, don't. Oh.
What? I shouldn't play it out?
No, yeah, right? I think you should have stayed it for brainstorm.
Yeah, I was just thinking that we, if they play some kind of bounce removal, I don't know.
Yeah.
We can consign this one.
Yep.
Handle it on the stack, and then we need to block or we're dead. We should have blocked with the summoning sick one. Sent the message. Well.
Yeah, that's a bunch of blockers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the dream here would be brainstorm into Stuco plus Nadu.
Yeah.
Or ending plus Nadu.
Yeah, an ending here is nice. If we get to end here, we can get rid of the construct. But they keep drawing things that they can cast. Oh, that's rough.
Yep.
Well, that's good, I guess. So here we can either go for the plating or we can go for the Vault Scourge. Going for the plating makes the Vault Scourge a lot of a slower clock. Going for the Vault Scourge, we're going to need to block the construct token anyway. So if we get rid of the Vault Scourge, they won't be able to carry the plating. But if they draw another Vault Scourge, it's good to have the plating gone as well.
Yeah, I'd say get rid of the plating. If they draw another plating, no, actually,
because
I think you get rid of the Vault Scourge.
Yeah, because the plating as it is right now doesn't do anything. The Vault Scourge is going to kill us. And then we need to play out our land as well to be able to make the construct tokens.
Yeah, hopefully, because the Saga will give us the Fuko, and then we can hopefully
move on from there.
Yeah. Just draw an order or something.
Why is their token so much larger than our token? Yeah, they have 2 black man up as well, so they can move the plating in instant speed.
Yeah.
So here we got the Nadu. That's good. we don't need to make. We can't make a token here, right? So we need to tap this for mana. Otherwise, we won't be able to play the Nadu. So we'll add mana, get the Shuko, play the Nadu. I need to tap you for blue mana.
No.
Oh, did it?
One color.
Yeah. That's. We'll see if we can find any way of using it. It doesn't need. Yeah, it needs to go on there first, right? Of course. Maybe we can, if we find another mana, we can use the colorless mana for Teferi.
Yep. But now you have you can at least play the Narcomoeba. Oh, Teferi.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We got the Teferi. That's great. The island. Oh, we got to begin sideboards. That's awesome. Well, sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you draw when you need to draw it. But I mean, we've gone through, as I see it, we went through a lot of bad cards over deck, so there were only good cards left, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think we probably want more forces now on the.
Yeah, I think so as well. We want more forces. Do you want to shave the combo a little bit more? Maybe a Nomads and an Illusionist? Or the Nomads are good with
definitely an Illusionist and David Arkham.
No,
the Narcomoeba is actually good. They're good at blocking. I'd say favorite Teferi. Much worse on the draw.
Yeah, we'll do like that.
Perhaps favorite land.
Yeah, land. I think we shave a plains already. All right. So this is a weird hand. We have Narcomoeba and Red Return that aren't that good. We have Sanctum Memory and Swords of Plowshares that are very good, and then an Ursa Saga that can get a Shuko.
I'd say this is just an okay 5-card hand. I'd say not to keep this one. It's
all right. We'll mulligan, see what we can do.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah, we'll keep it and bottom the Hedge Maze.
Yep.
And then we'll play out. We need to play out a fetch land here to be able to. They're. Yeah. I was thinking that we were on the play, but we are, of course, not on the play.
That doesn't get too big. It's too late. Yeah.
We're gonna fetch, and then we're gonna fetch surveil land, or if we need to plow something, we'll do that, of course. Drum. No, we need to fetch. All right, archive there. I'll keep that on top, right?
Yep.
Say nomads probably.
Don't they have the second land if they're playing this way?
Yeah.
Might be so.
They're going super aggro. Let's see what we can punish here. So I say brainstorm. No.
Yeah, but no.
I pushed the wrong button. I was going to push the brainstorm button, but I put the tropical island button.
Yeah, I just brainstorm anyway with the tropical.
Yeah. Well, those cards are nice magic cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we put back one Shuko and a cavern, I guess.
I would put back Nadu. They might have fortresses in their deck. They have black mana. They had.
And then play out the second Shuko.
Yeah.
And then we have multiple lines to fun stuff here. In this situation, do you play out Nadu and try to spike 2 lands, or do you just go for the combo? You have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand. None of them are lands, but they tried to play something last turn. I don't know exactly what that was, but now you need kind of to just.
I need to go for the combo.
Yeah, because at the very least, the combo will give you a couple of Narcomoebas to block with.
Yeah. So I play Cavern on Wizards, right?
Yeah, Cavern on Wizards. Leave up the green mana.
Well, if I leave up the white mana, we can plow. But you mean leave up the green mana for the anti thing there, right? Yeah.
Sorry, because no, I think it's right to actually leave up the white for some plowshares, because The cards they could have, Thermocarbs beat us anyway, because
Yeah.
all your creatures will disappear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we didn't save in our...
Yeah, they allow us to win there. Yeah, that's why you put a combo in the deck, right?
That is why you put the combo in the deck, and that's
Yeah.
why it is so
because
powerful.
they were very clearly going for a really aggressive route there, and we would have been dead next turn. I mean, we might have been able to play a blocker and plow something, and then like keep keep the idea of living alive. But I think this was kind of our vital turn where we needed to go for it, and the brainstorm showed us everything we need and a little bit more.
Yeah, and the Nadu here would be way too unreliable. It's like two triggers with the Shuko, and you need to find a land for the source of pleasures. And then you can need to block the Nadu anyway. So yeah. This is like if they had a Thermocarbon, they have it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this felt really great. I really like this combo. it's nice. A lot of crappy cards as we saw were our Nobad beatdowns, but then eventually the savior comes in many forms.
Yep.
All right, see you for the next round.
Yes. Yep.
All right, welcome back for game number 3. One land, no ponder is always tricky. But we have the days, so we can replay our land probably. I don't know if that's a winning play, but
yeah, but we're on a draw as well.
No, we're on the play actually. No, we're on the draw. Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes me want to hold this. We have a brainstorm.
Yeah.
To find a land and 2 brainstorms. Like even if we are stuck on the first.
Yeah, we'll keep it. I think it's good enough.
Yeah, and Ponder Brainstorm makes it makes us able to play.
Nadu time again, maybe. Yep, it's Nadu time. So where are you? Are you on the Bolt the Bird?
I'd say Bolt the Bird from.
Yeah, so we go to
Paradise is usually Nord Elves card, and then absolutely Bolt the Bird because they have Cradle and stuff, which really.
So we'll go for a Tundra and thereby allowing us to daze the next play as well, if they will allow us. And otherwise, we hope that our brainstorms will be kind to us. We have 2 pieces of the combo. Unfortunately, not the 2 pieces that like each other, but
they're actually okay since the. Although slow, you can activate the ability of Illusionist.
Yeah, that's
to get
true.
All the triggers.
Late game value.
Yeah.
Just need to let this one resolve, unfortunately. Memory's Journey. So I say we go for a brainstorm here and try to spike the land. That's and then we did. So we put back Memory's Journey.
Memory's Journey Illusionist, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. We have 2 Illusionists, and then we play Flooded Strand, and we pass, and hopefully we can get a survey land with it. It kind of depends a little bit on, we're probably getting a survey land with it. This feels like a Cradle turn.
Yeah, with that.
Or maybe not. Oh, that's not. So usually I let them do this. I don't think this is a forcible target. I think there are other.
I don't think so either. I think we want to save the force for something that actually.
Yeah, that actually kills us. Now they're just gonna make tons of, but they're not playing the Cradle this turn, and that's always a win in the book. All right, and then we go for the green survey land. Hedge Maze, and that one goes to the graveyard, I guess. Yeah, we're outing which deck we are, but we don't want to draw it, so we don't have that much of a choice.
I wait on the. I think we probably want to go play Brainstorm this turn.
Yeah. Play Brainstorm off the Hedge Maze, and there we want to put back a Dread Return.
I'd say Dread Return planes.
Yeah,
Probably.
we're gonna redraw the planes at least. And then we play Illusionist, or we keep up the hardcast
I'd say
days.
play the Illusionist.
Yeah, the hard days isn't gonna do anything now when this is where we are on the board, and it's gonna be Force of Will fodder. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, you can play Once Upon a Time. That's okay. Or maybe we can daze them. It depends on if they find... This can find the Cradle, though. But how much mana is Cradle now? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Can you activate...
It feels like they're light on action.
Yeah.
If they spent 4 mana making like a few tokens last turn.
Yeah. We don't want to see L4rss Shepherd here, and that's why you should never say what you don't want to see, right?
Yeah, but that's fun.
Yeah.
They still are 2 combo pieces away from the combo. It's thing which is scary now is it's Natural Order.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we need to brainstorm here to dig a little bit deeper. See what we can find. Well, ending is good. So put back Dread Return and Nadu, right? With Dread Return on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we start Naduing them. We can play the play-ins now, and we'll... Nadu. We start and we end the Shepherd. I don't think we want to end the Nantuko. It doesn't feel like that's the pressure point right now.
No, I don't think the Nantuko. The question here is, do we want to end the
Hierarch?
They didn't play any land this turn.
Yeah, they didn't play any land. They don't have any blue mana for Nadu. So yeah, I could see doing that.
Because a play I see from here, if they don't do very much, is end that.
Yeah.
Because it cuts them off blue.
Yeah.
Then next turn play Nadu, and the turn after that, where we have the Dread turn on top, upkeep, activate.
Yeah, Illusionist to mill it.
Yeah, and get another trigger.
Do we attack here? Yeah, we can attack.
Yeah, we're not locking, so
no. And then we have force up here if they have something.
Yeah, and here we probably want to daze this.
Here we can daze, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we can daze. Do we return?
I would not return the
Hedge Maze.
Because we want to play Nadu next turn.
Yeah, so we return the Tundra. Yeah.
It feels good knowing that it's a one-off days as well.
Yeah. Doing the work it's put on the world to do. Yeah. We'll keep the white up to bluff. And now we on our upkeep. I need to set a stop on our upkeep.
You need to unlock it far right. Clean up. There's a lot. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was that. And you need to be careful when clicking the triggers, because we want to make sure that it mills first and then the other trigger resolves.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a second Natural Order now, or?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Yep. That's Force of Will if I've seen one before. All right. They can't attack. And then we...
Nadu target... Illusionist target Illusionist.
Yes.
Nadu doesn't mill.
All right. And then we target Illusionist and we keep white and blue up, right?
Yeah.
And then which trigger is it that we want to have on the top?
You click on the right one, on the one to the right.
This one here.
The Nadu trigger goes under. Yeah, that's the Nadu trigger. Then it goes on the stack first.
Yeah.
And the mill results.
Oh, that's the Oracle, which is not... Oh, looky. Hello, my friend. I've been missing you. We can play the Saga as well. All right, and then we will play the Nomads, and then we start checking, right?
Sure, but you want the Nadu triggers here, because
Yeah.
You have but already the creatures and
Yeah, that's true.
we want to force will if he has the endurance.
Yeah. All right, let's go for the Nadu triggers instead. And there we have a plow up at least.
I'd fetch right now. Yeah, if you just activate Nadu, it doesn't matter. It's important to fetch before we activate on Illusionist.
Yeah, we'll
Don't mill over
fetch because we might, yeah, as you say, we might mill over the lands as well. Well, not now, but later on. All right, and do we brainstorm before we illusionist for force spiking purposes?
I'd say we activate on Illusionist first, so we get the last Nadu triggers. Because what we might want to brainstorm is brainstorm back in.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we've already done it once. No, we've done it.
Okay, then I would brainstorm. Oh.
Yeah, we want the green up for Memory's Journey that we can put back together with second Nadu. And then it's time to move.
No, pet Savannah first, so we can use the plowshares there.
Yeah.
Ride Arbor, which we want to do if they have endurance.
Yeah, that's a little bit sloppy comboing here, but it's good to know the correct order to do it in. That's
and then now you do the Nadu triggers on the Narcomoeba in case we draw. So you're still.
Yeah, that's
it doesn't matter. All forces are in the no.
But we can accidentally. No, we can't draw Dread Return. So yeah, we could.
Yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind. That
yeah.
Once those are in the graveyard, you're free to go.
Yeah. I think the last of the Narcomoeba. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that was good. All right. So we got the Elves deck again. I think we brought in Plow last turn and one Needle.
Yeah, and Force of Negation on the draw.
And a Force of Negation on the draw. And then we took away Teferis, right? And was it Days as well?
Basic Plains.
No, Basic Plains. Yeah, Basic Plains. Yeah. Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was good. The cards that you could make an argument for is Orm's Chant as well, to stop them from Plow in combo turns, or just to time walk them a turn. But I think it's that they can operate instant speed with. I don't really think it's worth it.
No. Turn 2 combo on the draw.
Yeah, I'd say this is keep. It's turn 2 combo with an ending. I'd say you probably want to turn 3 combo here and use the removal spell turn 1.
Yeah.
Since you want the third mana for around Fire Macabre.
Yeah. So we start with ending the Noble Hierarch of Tundra.
Yep.
Like so. And then we will pass the turn. So turn 2 here, we play a Nomads and the Saga, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. It depends a bit on what they do.
Yeah.
Now we're a bit scared that they have the turn 3, then not the next turn.
Yeah. They're getting safe. No, they're getting Dryad Arbor there. Yeah.
Let's see what we can do about that.
I need to read. Well.
Oh.
That's a good card.
Will is great draw. Here, I'd actually play fetch the Savannah and play double Nomads here, because that plays around the also player shares.
Yeah. That's true. So we get the Savannah, play 1, play 2, and then.
And hopefully they don't have Shepherd into Nadu. That would be bad.
Cradle into Green Sun, or.
Yeah.
Yeah, we force this.
Yeah, fourth pitch, Narcomoeba.
No, don't misclick on the Illusionist. And then we need to keep the Savannah up here for the combo purposes. So that's the other Narcomoeba, but we have 3 creatures in play, so that shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah. No, we can't play around the Source of Pleasure, but our opponent doesn't know that.
No. All right, let's start. Yeah. All right. Yeah. They didn't make us play it out. That's always kind of the opponent to do. It also means no macabres, or they might have a macabre but know about the Memory's Journey trick there.
Yeah. The best thing about opponents conceding this way is that when they don't, you need to be more careful.
Yeah. That's what, from when I play Depths, that's always what I'm always afraid of, is that I misclick the wrong land while comboing, so I keep the land with all the counters on it. So I'm always happy when they concede before I make Merit Lage. So yeah. No, but that's nice. I don't think there's anything else to say that's a lot different from this game and the first Elves game. I mean, I think in the first Elves game we did the combo first turn and the value second game. I don't really remember, but this kind of showcases the power of the combo.
The question here was really, was it right to ending since it was the only removal spell we had, play ending turn 1 on the Mono Elf?
Yeah.
I generally like that because them having more mana. Like 1, they get another mana from Cradle.
Yeah.
2, it allows them to like go wild with Court of Calling. Like I play a removal spell and then they can court for something in response, or you play a counter spell or Force of Will and they court
for Shepherd. And it also, if they get both Nomads and Nadu on board, it's also 4 extra cards that we kind of deny them there as well. So yeah. Oh, that's great. We'll see you for the next round. All right, time for the 4th round. This isn't looking as... I don't see this as a keep. We're lacking blue mana for Ponder. If we knew that this was like a creature deck or something like that, we might keep it off the strength of Plow and Ending.
Yeah, but I think it's too bad anyway. Had we haven't... Yeah, we can't even cast Nadu even with the Cavern of Cells, since that's only one of the colors. Yeah, mulligan.
We'll mulligan this. Here we have Nadu and early interaction. We don't have any cantrips, but this is a keep, right?
Yeah, it's a keep. We'll rely on...
bottom the Narcomoeba, or do we keep that if we draw Force? No, we'll bottom it,
I bottom the Narcomoeba.
Have our land drops lined up. All right, a Delta instead of a Misty. That's Reanimator vibes. Oh, there's a Narcomoeba.
Now I play the Misty because the first fresh land is almost definitely going to get a
Surveil
land, and the flooded Surveil land.
Yeah.
The flooded strand might want to get basic.
Yeah. And there we got the sewers. So this is either the Tempo deck or the Reanimator deck, probably.
I think it's the Reanimator. The Tempo deck usually has place on turn 1.
Yeah, like
the frog here, which we're kind of well. Okay, no, this is some. Yeah, that one we don't care. Anything about.
No, we don't even remove it because it's just.
We actually that's it, because the thing they can have here is the ninja Kaito.
Oh yeah. That's true.
I think this is actually a place where we just play the Narcomoeba as a blocker.
Yeah, but we do we get the hedge maze here, thinking that we're gonna get white mana with the flooded strand, or?
No, I'd get the archive and not really bother too much with. I think the flooded strand will get green mana if we need it.
We can keep the days, right?
Yeah, I think days is keepable. I think it's.
Yeah, we need some kind of stack-based interaction.
Sadly, we can't daze the Kaito. And the annoying thing is if he has the removal spell, but he doesn't have like that. That would be the 0 mana snuff out, and I don't think it's snuff out.
No, and Kaito isn't a creature when it comes in, right? It's a planeswalker.
It is a creature when it comes in.
All right.
The creature on their turn.
Yeah, so it is plowable, but we'll play the Narcomoeba
No,
here.
it has hexproof, so we can't.
Yeah.
It's a creature that's hexproof. We don't have 4 colors branding, so we can't really remove it in a good way. That's why it's kind of annoying.
And here, if we need to daze, we pick up the. Well, we can't do anything about that. So let's get our thoughts seized. Think they take Nadu here.
Yeah.
We don't daze ponders.
No, not now. No, not when you have good 3 drops to draw.
Yeah.
Like, would you have 3 lands in play, I would probably have dazed here.
Yeah.
But now you want to, like, if you draw a Teferi, if you draw something, you want to be able to play it.
We can play Flooded Strand and either go for a Hedge Mace, or if they kind of play Wasteland or something, go for other source. So here we can actually play the Heath, right?
No. If we play the Heath, they know we have Heath.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter much, because we have the basic island in play anyway.
Yeah. So we'll just we'll just do a staring context test here.
Yeah, and if they kill the Narcomoeba, we plow their. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't do anything right now.
So we plow the frog end step and fetch.
No. I'd say find the survey land, because we want to have a plow up for the Strix if they remove the Narcomoeba, because that's the sign that they have Kaito.
Yeah.
Don't really like that much right now.
No,
it's one part of the combo, sure, but it's.
Yeah, it's the part of the combo that doesn't do that much. If it was a Nadu, we'd probably keep it, because if we get to land the Nadu, we at least get a trigger out of it, and we can end the frog on our turn as well.
I'd say that's the play, and the frog and keep up the Windswept Teeth.
That's Shook. But we'll start.
We'll play the land first. They might have spell players like this.
Exactly. Yeah, it's free to play it. We can get rid of the green mana here and keep the blue up. It doesn't really matter. It's just so we can't get wastelanded off untapped source, but I'm not sure that does anything. And then here we keep the Shuko in hand. There's no reason playing it out right now.
I'd say play it out, because they can't really deal with it on if they're straight blue-black. They can't really remove it except for bounce spells.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. And then keep plow up. Although we are a little bit soft to daze here. Bowmasters.
Ooh.
We can't do anything about that.
No, that's that resolves.
Yeah.
And now the plow doesn't, because they can bounce whatever. And now we probably would prefer to plow the Bowmaster.
The Bowmasters, yeah. Do we do that in our turn to play around days? Or do we?
We don't do it right now. There's no point. Playing out this one doesn't really do anything either, because they will be able to get the Kaito anyway.
Yeah, and it dies to if we want to draw something. So here we just pass the turn, right? Do we plow the Bowmaster before combat so they don't get to bounce it with Kaito? Just because I'm just thinking, because it's right now it's 3 power in board. We'll go down to 2 power, and that's a slower clock.
Yeah, but I'd say like these 3 cards on their own doesn't do anything.
Oh.
If they play Frog, we'd much rather have the
yeah, that's true. That's true. This is where if I played my Adepts deck, I'd go for Dryad Arbor and a block.
Yeah, I'd wait on the land right now. If we draw a force, we'll play it out. But
yeah, this sounds legit.
In these kind of situations where post board and in pre-board also Cavern of Souls really shines, because if we would have a Cavern of Souls and be able to go Cavern Nadu here, because they're guaranteed to have some kind of force or removal in hand.
Yeah, 5 cards. That should be some kind of interaction, and lucky enough, Wasteland doesn't do that much for us. Here, I think so. Now we're down at 11. We need to. I think we take the Bowmasters now.
Yeah, but hold on, because here I actually probably would try to trade in our days to save this land and get the surveil trigger.
All right, so
play the source of plowshares. In response, daze it and pay.
Yeah. Do I need to hold priority or? No.
Yeah, you need to hold priority. This days is not countering anything.
Yeah. No, wait, I hold priority. No. All right. Yeah. I think I thought I held priority, but I did not. It's control. I put control. Well, all right. We're gonna walk into the Bowmasters here. See if they have another one.
Yeah, here Saga is good. I'd keep Saga and then get rid of keep Plow on top in case they play a Bowmaster, play Frog or something.
Yeah, we play
This is hopefully they don't have a second wasteland.
Yeah.
Might have since they've just wasted.
If they do have a second wasteland, we can shuffle away the plow because we don't want to draw, or we can draw the plow and shuffle. We need to shuffle away the land under it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, just nothing do anything.
No, just take a card, any card. So now we go to our turn and we draw the plow. I think.
Yeah, I think plow is worth drawing.
And then now we can play out the planes as well, because now we're going to be using our mana a little bit. Is there any idea to build a construct now and equip it, or with Shuko? No, because they just have.
It's going to be a 2/2 anyway. And
they can't force us to draw cards. All right, let's make a construct token.
Yeah, I'd keep up the white.
Yeah.
This signals. Okay, they have a push. I thought they had a second Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamio, they probably have the Brainstorm, but we can daze the Brainstorm here. So do we plow
plow Tamio.
And if we get to daze here, we'll return the Hedge Maze. We didn't get to daze. They probably just wanted
to fetch now before
we
draw the land we don't really want.
And
get the second. I say I probably actually Tropical Island, because we don't want to get wasted off that, and we don't really need more than one white source.
Yeah.
The one we have can't get wasted. Then make it construct.
And then we go for second Shuko, and now we might as well equip. No, it doesn't still. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, because it doesn't cost anything to equip. I'm like, we need to spend a mana playing around, yada yada, and stuff like that. So but that's why we play the Shukos. So
I'd say probably. We're on a 3-turn clock. If you let this resolve.
Yeah, we'll let it resolve. It's. I mean, forcing it doesn't do exactly the same thing, but kind of. It's we can still force and have one more turn. Okay, Brainstorm. Yeah, I think we need to go for Brainstorm here, right?
Yep, absolutely. Hopefully find a Gavin ourselves Nadu.
Yeah. We have Nadu here. That's good.
I'd put back
Memory's Journey and Illusionist, or do we go for the Illusionist combo? We're at 4 life.
I would, because you both Narcomoebas are gone, so the Illusionist doesn't really do very much when you play it. The Memory's Journey absolutely goes back, and I think the Illusionist goes back as well.
Yeah, and then we play Nadu, and we
force their interaction.
Yeah.
Hopefully, don't have days.
They have a daze. Yeah, we still need to force it. Now they have another daze. So here we could scoop, because the Illusionist isn't going to win us, right?
Yeah, we can scoop. Yeah, perhaps we should have waited with the superior turn, but...
That's rough, but that's good. So this was the tempo version. It wasn't the reanimator version. And the tempo version, we want the plow in.
Yes. I think kind of get rid of the entire combo in this matchup and make their whatever they have totally irrelevant.
So get rid of the Illusionists, and with the Narcomoebas we can keep. We can get rid of the Memory's Journey in that case, and the Oracle. And the Dreadwitcher.
The Oracle is good blocker still for Bowmaster.
And
the Narcomoebas though are not very hot.
Yeah, no, it's just for the Strix. It's just for the Strix, and that's maybe not good enough.
Yeah, let's see how many cards we have to take in. We would absolutely want Cavern of Souls.
Do
We
we
don't really have
want?
many cards. I'd say
No.
probably just got two illusionists.
Yeah, so we keep some of the combo in here.
Yeah, we don't still have it because this is the reason to have the. I know the person who top rated the North American Eternal Weekend. They were very high on the take out the combo sideboard plan. I've never been very high on it in that way, but
yeah,
to really do that, you need the Teferis, or the
Tamios.
Tamios, yeah,
Yeah.
or something else, which I don't really have.
Yeah, and if we're keeping part of the combo in, do we bring in a pithing needle? The problem is, so it turns off Wasteland and it turns off Macabres. That would be the names that we would say, and it does make our constructs a little bit bigger, although that's probably not important. But it would be for Wasteland.
I'd stay this as is.
Yeah, let's do that.
Probably. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this is great. Do we go turn 1 brainstorm with this hand?
I'd say turn 2. We'll see what we draw turn 2. I'd say turn 1, 100 do nothing.
All right.
Keep up
and then
brainstorm.
keep up brainstorm. Yeah.
But we want at least to fire off the brainstorm before we can get Bowmastered with it. But the turn 1 brainstorm doesn't really. We really want to find the third land here.
Yeah, that's true.
They might have something like Fortis in which we will respond with brainstorm.
Yeah, we can hide away something, and having double Teferis as well. Either we can shuffle one away, or we can keep both in the hand for Thoughtseize, so they get to choose between one.
The way I plan out this game right now is like hopefully cantrip a bit. Turn 1, 2, play Shuko if you draw it, but not play Nomads, and then turn 3, play Teferi, turn 4, play Teferi if the first one get countered, and then when Teferi is down, play Nadu and Nomads. It all depends on what they do.
This smells like Tamio. So I don't like Tamio, but I don't want to force Tamio either.
This Tamio is not super scary. I'd say it's still more important to get our game plan.
That's the second brainstorm. All right, we'll go brainstorm here before we get Bowmastered. They daze it. Well, that's a daze. Fine. Yeah. No, I don't want to.
Hopefully, the card we're scared of now is just Wasteland. Play the Cavern of Wizard.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you need to play into the daze. We would have played Teferi on turn 3 otherwise, so we'd get dazed. So it's okay to get dazed.
Yeah, there's no way we're not playing into a daze with the hand we have with full of 3-drops.
They took the Nadu. So here we want to see a third land, maybe? That's not a third land. So we brainstorm. Well, the brainstorming is good. That's good. So Memory's Journey can go back. And then, I mean, I'd like having 2 more land drops set up, but I don't like having Hedge Maze. Although we could.
I'd say what we could do actually is put back Nomad and down the Memory's Journey, and then Hedge Maze down Memory's Journey. So we got the effect ready to go.
Put that into your graveyard, and then we pass the turn. And then we have Teferi around days next turn if we're not facing a Wasteland. No, they're going Ponder.
That's good. That's at least means they don't have because what they could have, which is kind of annoying, is Bowmaster in response to Teferi.
Yeah. Wasteland. That's if they have days.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
We get the Tundra, and then we play Undo. We play it with the right mana. Why isn't Teferi a wizard? He looks like a wizard.
He looks much more like a wizard than many of the wizards in this deck. But even so, could have also less creature spells.
Yeah, I know. But they're going
to always... Imagine if you could name a draft and then play a conflict command with it.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good. So do we take our card draw and be dead to Bowmaster? So we just plus it and...
No, we minus it 100% on if they have Bowmaster, they have Bowmaster. But we want to...
We take away Tamio, right? So they get less to do with turn. Well, a Force of Will is always a Force of Will. We know we can't be forced back, at least.
Yeah, if they play Tamio, I don't think we force here. But if they play Bowmaster...
We force the Bowmaster, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because even next turn, Bowmaster doesn't do very much.
No. All right. That's Nadu. That's good. So here I could see us playing 2 Nomads.
No, you can't. You can only play one.
Yeah. But I could still see us playing a Nomad here because we want to draw land so we can play both pieces at the same time. We still have both pieces in hand if we play a Nomads. It'll be into a Bowmaster or Fatal Push. Or do you
I'd say play one Nomad here.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
The card we're scared of if we do that is Thoughtseize, but I think it's way more likely they have like a Dismember or something.
Yeah, and Thoughtseize, yeah, I mean, we can play Nadu, yeah, but then it gets shot by the Sheriff or something like that. Although we get a trigger from that, so that might not be the absolute worst, but...
If Nadu gets banned, can it still be hit by Shooter Sheriff, or is it...
if it's an outlaw, yeah, that's asking the real questions.
Not that you can play it if it's banned, but
yeah,
in a no ban tournament.
No ban legacy. I think they know what we have in hand, so we might as well not. That's the Thoughtseize. Yep, there we got it. I got another Nadu there. But I mean, if we kept all the 3 cards in hand, they would still take the Nadu there. So
I mean, we could play it. They have Frog as well. Ooh.
Yeah, this is looking scary. All right.
And of course, both.
Do we still have? We have 1 Surveil land left, right? So we empty our hand here.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we see if we can Surveil into the Bird Wizard.
If they don't jump the Frog, I'd say we double block.
Yeah. Yeah, it's free because we can redirect all the damage to one of them.
It's not free, but it forces them to discard a card, and it makes them not draw a card, and it saves the Teferi. Yeah, that second Thoughtseize was very, very unfortunate that they had.
Yeah. Maybe we play Nadu in one case. We don't know what they have in hand, so it's hard to say. But
they had played one Thoughtseize already. It felt way more likely that they had a
Shoot the Sheriff or Fatal Push. I mean, they had clue tokens, so Fatal Push was turned on. If they go for Teferi here, at least they need to discard some cards. And that's not entirely free to do if they're not on the Riscaminator version. They have given it flying.
Yep. Here in the attack step, I'd say we would go on the hunt for Narcomoeba because saving the Teferi is kind of worth it. But let them attack first. They might discard the cards before it's just your turn to do stuff.
All right, so let's go for it and see if we can find it. And we did not, but we put that in the graveyard because that does not help us now. And it gets to draw on a Planeswalker as well. I mean, if it was templated in the old way, it would have been templated a lot differently than it is, but it wouldn't have drawn when it hit the Planeswalker at least.
No, definitely not.
All right, let's see. So they need to discard 2 cards at least, and they'll draw 1, but they have clue tokens as well, so...
That was just land. They have a Tammy in hand still and 2 other cards. The question here is like something we could do is Memory's Journey back to Nadu's.
Do they?
But
yeah, maybe that's because we need to. Yeah, now the clock is ticking as well. This says trample. No, it doesn't. Well, that's
I'd say we do that. It makes Cephalid Delusionist much worse as a draw. So 2 Nodus and Brainstorm.
And it shuffles the deck for me as well, which is unfortunate when I use the Surveil land. But hey, well, that's always a good draw, right?
Yeah,
we jam.
We jam here. We're not winning the long game. We hope they have.
We have the Wizard here as well. So
if they have a counterspell, it is very, very likely they have a Force Will. Since the Memory's Journey now is gone, so if they allow the Illusionist to resolve and then just counter the Dread Return,
Dread Return. Dead. Yeah. So you want us to be able to keep that up for Nadu?
No, I think we kind of misclick and allow them to be a counter.
But there's one thing that talks because they discarded 2 cards, so one if they had the Force of Will, of course they played the Baragorth. They could have drawn the Baragorth, but I'm not sure that they have the Force of Will. And we can play around the days here.
Yeah. Well, we're not getting better. I mean, we're definitely playing it. The question is, do we go full combo here, or do we just get a few Narcomoebas and then block? Because one Narcomoeba here is one Narcomoeba plus one Nomads plus the activated ability on the Cephalid Illusionist can block all day 2 creatures.
Yeah, we'll do it like this.
But start to activate at least, and they might concede.
We'll see.
Concession test, because we're no matter what, we're going to get into Narcomoebas.
Yeah, and that's 2 of them.
The question here now is, do we stop here and block one Narcomoeba with Line Combat? I'm kind of inclined to actually just go for it here.
Yeah, we need to go through of multiple reasons. One being the clock, because we need to win game 3 as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
But it is unfortunate that we don't have the Memories Journey. But if we wouldn't have used the Memories Journey, we wouldn't be in the position that we are right now anyway. Let's see. If we have the Dread Return, so now we can go for it, right? Because we can keep the combo up, so we can mill the last cards in response.
Yeah, so now we need to, but we need to save one
so we,
Nomad and the Illusionist.
Yeah, so we go for that here, and then we just
we have them.
Yeah.
Ooh, always feels good to have the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to activate it anymore.
No, I've stopped. I'm just resolving the triggers. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we run it back.
Yeah, I think we run it back. I don't think it would be the end, the Sean, but nah, they have so many beaters and stuff.
Yeah,
I've played very heavily on the board.
Yeah, we're also. We'll see. We'll hopefully be able to finish it in time, but we are low on clock as well, so we'll see. But 8 minutes should be enough to combo. This is a mulligan, unfortunately.
Yep. Hopefully they mulligan as well.
Yeah, they mulligan. Yep. This is unfortunately a mulligan as well. No blue mana. There's no.
It's so good. No, it is mulligan.
Yeah.
So close to being great. Yeah, this is good.
This is good. Bottom Oracle and Narcomoeba.
Yeah.
And then we ponder or we plow, depending on what they are going to start by doing. They are pondering. We will ponder as well. And here we can't really afford to play around Wasteland, so we'll ponder off a Tundra, I guess.
I think we actually can afford to play around Wasteland. We can't really afford to get Wastelanded, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Since we have the...
Yeah, so we get basic island here.
Yeah, since we have the second cantrip to place and later off the... Yeah, here are these are amazing.
Yeah, so we want to play Flooded Strand next turn and want to keep Nadu away. So we draw the plow now.
I'd say put plow furthest down, because we might want to fetch and plow next turn.
Yeah.
And then we can brainstorm.
And now we play Flooded Strand. No, we can. Next turn we play Flooded Strand.
Because they might play a frog. This is great for us that they just
they're just fine.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and the city sewers there as well. Thoughtseize, all right.
Yeah. No, just do nothing and keep up brainstorm in case of this.
Yeah, brainstorm. I mean, binning a Thoughtseize kind of tells the story that they have a Thoughtseize. That's not a Thoughtseize. Do we... so what was the card we put on the bottom? It was another plow.
Yeah, it's another plow. I'd say we brainstorm here to use that other plow.
Yeah.
And we don't really mind being dazed here. I put back...
we can draw one of them. So we can put back Ponder and Plow and then draw the plow. So we have 2 plows.
Sure, yeah.
And then we fetch basic planes off of this one, so we don't get wastelanded. Yeah. And then we might as well plow now.
Yep.
And play Mist.
After we should have put back Nadu on top.
Yeah. Because
now we are weak.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do.
What was it that we had under the plow? Do you remember?
It's a ponder on top.
Oh no, we fetched basic planes, right?
Oh right.
Yeah. So here we can't really afford to get wastelanded, so we need to...
No, but this is still great, because we can play the Nomads before we play Cavern, because if we play Cavern, the jig is up, they will force will the Nomad.
And then we fetch... do we fetch the we don't have any more basics, so we fetch the Tundra, I guess.
I would fetch a green source here in case
Savannah.
they have. Yeah, fetch Savannah, and then
Cavern on Wizard, and then we play
Badung.
And then we start.
I did this exact play pattern with like play the first piece and then Cavern on Nadu is so powerful.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, exactly. And I mean, they have 4 cards in hand. We're gonna have maybe a couple lands, but we're gonna have like 6 or 7 cards in our hand. They're gonna have a hard time interacting with us. The game is ours with the sagas and the endings and the plows.
Yeah, there's no chance for them.
Yeah, great. All right, I'm glad that we got to play against a tempo deck as well, right? Because we played against 2 Nadu decks and we played against the Weird Affinity Brewy deck, so it was nice to be able to showcase this here as well. And I'll see you for the last round. All right, we are on the final round, the big trophy game, and we get to be on the play as well. This is
this player actually got me earlier today when I played. He started with turn 1 Volcanic Island and then had a Stifle.
What deck was he on?
He's on. He was on Stiflenought.
Oh yeah. With Volk, yeah, that one's hard. But with that said, Tundra Ponder. I like the look of that. If we miss a land, we have lost. But if we don't miss a land, we have we're heading towards where we want to be.
Yeah, it's not only Tundra Ponder, it's a Tundra Ponder with a Force Will and a bunch of good cards.
Yeah, exactly.
So plus a second Ponder, like if we shuffle and they don't have a Wasteland, we're not completely
out of it. Okay, and here we have 2 lands, so that's looking good. We'll put a Flooded Strand in our hand, then Swords to Plowshares, then a Flooded Strand on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There are cards we want to be able to Swords to Plowshares and play around days.
Yeah.
And just keep the flooded up if we want to.
Yeah. It's okay if they wasteland us here. I mean, it's never fun to be wastelanded, but what we do here now is that we get to keep. So we know that we have a land drop under the Flooded Strand that makes me want to go to our next turn and draw that land.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Yeah,
we don't need to risk it, and we can use the ponders to actually find something later on, which we need at that point.
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds good. The Wasteland, this might be the Stiflenought deck that you were talking about. Let's see what Tameo here is. Probably what I don't want to see. Ponder is what I want to see. Do we trying to fetch quite aggressively, right, to play around Stifle?
Yeah, we will absolutely fetch twice this turn. I mean, technically we don't know Stiflenought, but there's no reason. We're definitely playing the.
So Basic Island Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Basic Island Brainstorm into something else. So here, I think we put back Memory's Journey and second Nadu.
I think second Nadu is still good because we don't have. I'd say we were kind of planning.
Yeah.
Just play out first Nadu here.
Yeah, we could also put back Memory's Journey and Nadu, and then we don't need to cantrip this turn. But we want to fetch our lands as well, but we don't want to play into Wasteland, so it's kind of a hard squeeze in that perspective.
I think put back Memory's Journey and Ponder, because we have a Brainstorm if we draw a bad card later on, or we need to find something.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll just pass, and we'll let them stifle us, or do we get the planes here? We just pass.
I'd say if they stifle us, that's kind of fine right now, because if they have double stifle, it's truly annoying.
Yeah, that's Tameo. Okay, so here we could either get a survey land in the end step, or we draw the Ponder.
I think drawing the Ponder is better than Survey Land, because we need to. We really want to source the Plowshares anyway.
Yeah. So here we fetch a base because we know that the card under Ponder is a card that we don't want. So we get planes here, and then we plow the Tameo. We can play Ponder. Yeah, we can ponder here as well.
See if we find those. That's why ponder is good.
Yes, I should have.
Saga.
Yeah, we should have not played the rainforest there. We should have played this. So if it is the Stiflenought deck, we're looking at problematic cards in dress down.
Dress-down isn't that bad. The scariest thing is I think is the 1 mana 1/2, but and the card draw from the big Eldrazi. But here I actually like playing out
Saga and a Nadu, or
actually out another here.
it's like
we need to fetch.
Yeah, we need to fetch there. Let's do that. See if they want to stifle us. They did not, so we'll get a tropical island or a savanna. We'll get a savanna. And we go green, blue.
There it would probably been better to get the tropical. No. We need white needs to be open for to pretend we have a plow, so they doesn't go wild with.
See if it's the dress down here. So
will that?
You force a will the dress down because
pitch illusionist, because it allows him to plow your Nadu without you getting a trigger as well.
Yeah, and get the big the draw 2 card idiot into play as well.
See what.
All right, so we get a trigger here. That's Teferi. That's
Teferi is amazing in this matchup if you get it down.
Yeah, because they can't stifle their people.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what's happening here. If I say, yep.
So they probably have some permission. Otherwise, we just bounce with the. Well, if we bounced, they can kill Teferi with the Dreadnought. Well, that's a good card.
Yeah. So now we have Teferi, and if it resolves, we plus it.
Yeah, it does. So we plus the Teferi, and then we kill the Dreadnought. We might as well. We can kill it whenever we want to, but
let him. He knows, of course, but it might be plow or something. So he might be scared to play another Dreadnought if he thinks it's plow.
Yeah, because of the Doorkeeper. I mean, we want to make him attack as well.
He's not scared. But that jig is up.
Yeah, let's see. That guy goes for Teferi, and they both go for Teferi. Well,
now it needs to wasteland
the Saga.
Please, so otherwise you get Nadu triggers.
Yeah, he doesn't know that we have a second Nadu in hand though, but he still needs to wasteland us.
Yeah, but he will.
Oh, he did the Null Drifter. He doesn't. He goes for Null Drifter because he feels like he's so far behind. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
We can bounce something at least. Oh, that's a good drop. So we'll just make a mana here. And we'll get a Shuko. And then we might as well just play Nadu. Keeping a white up.
Yep.
And then we start going for it. That's a Dread Return. And that's Cavern on Wizard.
Yeah, on Wizard. That's Cavern is a bit unfortunate because if you had 2 mana, bouncing the flying guy and I'd say at this point the Teferi is going to die probably. So you really want to minus this turn.
Is it gonna die? I mean, we can end the Dreadnought and bounce the Null Drift. Yeah, then it's gonna die, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But so I'd say you still do the play of bouncing the. Because if you draw a land that you can play. And no. Then he gets to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, but that's probably right. We need to end we can end the troll.
No, you can't.
No, we can't because
you
we
need
just
2 colors mana. So the play you could have tried to do was just bounce the Dreadnought. If he would have died, he would have replayed the Dreadnought. Or if you have drawn a mana, then you could have killed the Pro.
Then the problem if he gets to start attacking, we need to we could have sacrificed the Teferi right to the trigger. Yeah, that's true. And now he's gonna draw into plow and plow the Nadu.
But hopefully you draw Force Will.
Yeah.
Now Teferi lives for turn. That's the benefit of doing the play you did. It might not be.
So let's see. Force of Will. Days. That's
not days.
so close to being the thing that I wanted, but it is not.
Yeah, but we can still brainstorm into good things here.
Yeah. Our mana base is a little bit. We needed to fetch around wastelands early, and that's hurting us a little bit. But otherwise, we could have played the illusion.
That should have been. Yeah, but here illusionist, we don't win through it since. No, we just win.
Yeah.
Put back the Narcomoeba.
The Narcomoeba and the Dread Return, or
yeah. So if he has, I don't know, Stifle plus Force Will or something.
All right.
No. I'd save. No, you can't.
I should have put back the Oracle, right?
Yeah. You needed both those cards in the graveyard to be able to combo. What you can do, is try to do, is to Dread Return a Nadu.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go, perhaps.
So, but yeah. So I'll start by playing the illusionist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, start and then activate, because the first activation is the cards you really don't want anyway.
Yeah.
And then fetch.
And then fetch.
So you don't mill down the tropical island.
Yeah. They might scoop as well. With us having the.
Actually, they might do if you plow. See, he knows you have days.
Yeah. And then we fetch, right? We get a tropical island.
Now you plow.
Plow the.
Yeah. Hopefully it concedes. The 1/2.
The 1/2, yeah.
This is what he will force you to, if he has the force of will, I think. Yep.
All right. So that.
What I think is right to do here is get the second Narcomoeba and then Dread Return a Nadu.
Okay. Yeah.
He can't force anymore. He has one card plus the.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully the cards aren't too deep down.
Yeah. Let's see. Get here.
No, the Nadu is in the yard now. Only the second Narcomoeba is needed. You haven't pitched it or anything to.
No, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, no, I haven't. There it is. All right. So now we cast Dread Return, targeting Nadu, and we see. Yeah, maybe it was those extra cards that they drew that got them out of it. It was definitely the extra cards that they drew.
They had a second force.
Yeah.
Or did they brainstorm or anything?
No, I don't know.
No. You used your removal spell. You bounced that thing. Yeah. This happens. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's the way it is. All right, so let's put in Swords of Plowshares. Consign is good to counter their Dreadnoughts, but I don't know if it does anything else outside of that.
No, I think Consign is quite medium. I think we should take out the illusionists are not very good.
We're bringing Cavern of Souls. Do we bring in a needle as well? No.
No, nothing to needle really. I think that's good actually.
But that's what we've been doing against a lot of the blue decks so far. So we'll see. Yeah, that game was a little bit. That's where you get those extra points if you know the deck really well. And I did a couple of clicks there that I might not, or that I should not have done actually. So we'll see. This, if you might have had the 5-0 already.
See, we still lost match. We lost the first one and came back.
Yeah, that's true. We have 15 minutes on the clock. That's plenty of time. We keep.
That's great.
Yeah. Do we play around Stifle? And play that's always the good question against this deck.
I'd say we do. I'd say we just actually run out the nomads. They have removal, but
but the removal is gonna be good anyway.
Yeah, and then they use the removal spell, and then we can play around Stifle another next turn as well.
Yeah, there's nothing we're gonna force here. That's good. We can play around the Stifle.
Yeah, now we absolutely play around Stifle.
And now, do we get the blue source? It makes it harder for us to get the green source, but and we do want to surveil, but it does allow us to play around the Stifle.
I'd say we can play all our cards with the single planes in play.
Yeah.
We're still.
We can't be afraid of the Stifle all the time, and
no. I'd say we'll still need to fetch this turn, but I think we fetch. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of fetching the
surveillance.
Yeah. But now he might place something here.
Now at least we aren't getting wastelanded.
Yep.
And that's always positive. They're not playing anything. Okay, now we can just go to our turn.
Yeah.
And draw the Shuko. I guess we play it. Well, wait, maybe not, because they're going to play the Doorkeeper Thrall here. So we keep Plow up. We keep Plow up. No, they're not playing the Doorkeeper Thrall. But we can attack with Nomads because it's bad against the Doorkeeper Thrall. That doesn't do that. Well, it's another pitch to force a will. We can go fetch. They stifle. We force the stifle pitching Memories Journey.
Nah, I'd say that's not perfect. Yeah, I'd say just wait here. We're not in a hurry. They're not doing anything.
No. Containment Priest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Doesn't do much.
It would have killed our poor Nomads. That's what it would have done.
Now you can play the Shuko now. Makes relevance in combat.
Yeah, that's a Teferi. And it allows we don't have to go to discard, which is always nice.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't attack even, because you probably want the Nomads in play more than the Containment Priest, looking at the hands.
Yeah, we allow this to go. It's not a fight that we want to take. This is the problem play when you play against Stifle is that you dance around it even if you don't know if it's in your opponent's hand. Oh, that's good. That's what we wanted. Now we can pass the turn, and then we can start. If they tap down to just one mana, we can start surveilling, landing, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, depending if they have the wasteland up or not. They can double stifle us.
They need to do something different. So we don't want to.
We don't want to do anything. Yeah. So that's okay. And do we play the Stifle Knot as well?
No, you fetch.
Yeah.
No, you fetch before.
Yeah. I guess we just let Stifle happen, or do we force it?
I'm actually inclined to go fetch for. No, that doesn't make sense at all.
We can.
I don't think forcing it is worth it, because we want to hardcast an ending next turn.
Yeah.
I think just getting the island now.
Yeah.
Plowing the Flying Dude, and then ending. If you don't draw a land, I think we jam something into Days. Especially we draw. Kevin will be the nuts here.
Oh,
we
can brainstorm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. All right. So Memories Journey. Do we get rid of a prismatic ending? Well, they're so good. Do we get rid of
it? I'd say we get rid of an ending here. We've dealt with one way to stop his combo.
Yeah.
I would not fetch with this, because if we fetch, we need to fetch a green source, which we then can't use because it will get wastelanded.
Yeah.
So if we were to play something, we would play Tundra and then something.
Yeah, but we'll play it like this. It's we want to play around Days when we do Teferi and Nadu anyway. So here, I guess we start with fetching to see if they stifle us or not.
Yeah, that sounds. No. If we fetch earlier, the green source is gone.
Or we just fetch a non-green source here and try to land Teferi.
Yeah, but then we don't have a green source for the Nadu.
Yeah, but we could find one off the ponder. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. So we just play Teferi into the board as it is right now?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. Days will get us here, but Days will get us eventually anyway. This sounds like a Days. Tap one blue mana and Days. I guess we let Teferi go.
I'd say we because the card after here is not very good. You'll back to 2 lands. I'd say let it resolve.
Yeah, because the Stifle here is free as well, because they already have the blue mana and the pool. I mean, the Days is I think it's obvious that they have Stifle. I do think that they have a Force of Will as well.
I think we're just ending we will draw the Memories Journey, which is the Force of Will fodder.
Let's just end that. And then a ponder, maybe?
We're on hunt for Heaven of Souls.
Yeah. Well, there's the combo, though. That's always nice.
Yeah, I'd keep these Plow on top, Archive.
Nomads on bottom?
Nomads on bottom.
And here we need to force Dress Down or Thrall. So we force the Thrall here.
I'd say fetch, actually. Fetch a Savannah.
They're gonna stifle it, but yeah.
Yeah, but then they need the days.
And now we just let the stifle resolve, right? Because we want to, we need to force the doorkeeper throw. Yeah. Well, that resolved. They still have 6 cards to our 3 cards. Now they're getting to shuffle away some lands, if that's what they want to do. They're really patient on the wasteland as well. It seems like they're saving that for the green source. Well, or they're not patient on the wasteland.
That's great for us, since we have...
we have cavern and we have... oh, that's ending on the Shuko. That's a little bit too bad, though.
Yeah, but now we just leave the nomad on top.
Yeah, and then we pass the turn. All right. And here we play the nomad.
Yeah, I think so. I played only using the double land.
Yeah.
So you want a
be
wastable white up.
So let's see. They do nothing.
I would not play that, actually.
No, and we can't attack either because they have the flash threat. So
hopefully they play wasteland or something and wasteland us.
Yeah.
So
the only reason for playing the Tundra there is to be able to play around days if we draw land next turn and they waste us. All right. Brainstorm, I guess.
Yeah.
No Bowmasters. All right. So here we have some stuff.
I would put back Tundra and ending, probably.
Yeah. And play do we play the Ursa Saga and go slow here? Or do we fetch for a green?
I would play the Saga and go slow. It probably has dress down or something, but
yeah.
And then I would probably play the Illusionist just to induce some action. I don't go for the combo here. He has stuff against it, but he might force will it or might bow now in response or something. Yeah, force will. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. And then next turn we can...
I just want to say this is a typical way to use the actual card Cephalid Illusionist in post-board games. Just use it as bait.
Yeah.
Because if it would have resolved, you would not have tried to start comboing.
No, not when he has like 5 cards in hand and probably Force of Wills for Dread Returns and stuff like that. Next turn we try to go for Nadu, I guess.
No, I'd still play patient and make tokens and force him to...
Yeah, because we can attack with the tokens.
Yeah, and we have 2 Cavern of Souls in the deck. Like I'm very unwilling to play Nadu when it might just do nothing.
Yeah.
Might get countered.
Here's the Volk that we were talking about.
Yeah, here comes the Red Blast.
Harsh Mentor. Oh. Yeah. Well, an artifact, creature, land. So that is something that we want to plow, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Or actually ending.
Yeah. We can ending it, but then we can't fetch. Then we need to fetch our green source to make our saga tokens.
Yeah, but the plow is so flexible and good on other things. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's still worth it to do that. And you don't. If you play Wasteland, you don't really need to make the saga token. Or you probably just waste the saga anyway.
Yeah, and dress down gets the tokens as well.
Yeah. And he very might force. He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is great that you have the plow now.
Yeah, but we don't plow now, right?
No. You plow when you play something.
Yeah,
and he probably will. You don't think you? Yeah, now you plow.
Another doorkeeper's roll here. No. All right, and now we make a saga token on the way out, and then.
So you don't play Nadu. No, but now you can attack because you can redirect damage to the saga token.
Do we still have the archive in our deck? We do. The hedge mace, I mean.
Oh. Yeah, the hedge mace. We haven't fetched any green mana yet.
So here we go, hedge mace. Yeah, we'll keep a cow plow on top, and then we go Nadu.
No, here's red blast.
Yeah. Oh. Well, sorry. It's just we're soon under the 5-minute mark, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, let's just attack with the squad. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to wait for Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, he does not anticipate this plow and go for something.
Yeah.
We've plowed 3 of those. We got rid of 3 of those trolls already. So if he does that, it's through either through stifles or through dress downs.
Yeah.
Dress down would be quite bad here for you.
Yeah, getting rid of our construct and making it so our nomads can die. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we cannot do anything about it. It's a distraction, though. Unfortunately, the plow isn't that good, but we'll attack Teferi.
Yep.
And then we play Saga. And we'll see what they want to do here. Archive. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to finish this match on the clock, but
the thing we can do, we can try to win this game and then build the
the relay combo.
The quick combo. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what they go for. That's going to give them a lot of life.
Yeah, sure, but
yeah,
your contracts will be big quite soon.
Yeah, but we plow it in the end step.
No, I would wait, and we might draw an ending or something.
Yeah.
Or do Teferi.
Or a second plow. Now we plow it so we can attack. That's a wasteland. Going after Saga, we'll make a construct. And then we say bye-bye Saga. All right, let's see what we can ponder ourselves into. Another Saga?
Yeah, absolutely keep. Attack first before you play it, so they play dress down.
All right, so, and then we play the second Saga. We'll see if they have one more wasteland. No, I'm actually just going to make this to push some damage. I know that it's probably not optimal to do that around dress down, but
yeah, I don't really think it matters.
Yeah. Do we want to draw the nomads on top? Probably not.
No.
We'll just do this really quickly, like so. And we attack with everything.
He does not have dress down, at least that's good. At least that would be a good time. Now dress down doesn't win alone.
Oh. What's this? Hardcast Force of Will, or?
Yep.
Sure.
Narcomoeba too good.
Yeah, Narcomoeba too good.
Yeah, that Wrath of the Skies would be brutal here, but that's basically it.
Yeah.
Dress down is good, but not good enough.
No. We've been sandbagging a plow. We're looking for it right now. Doing something at least. Another dress down. Looking for that plow.
They shuffled with the ponder, so
yeah,
that is not very helpful.
All right. And we attack. So now we got to see the mediocre beatdown plan for real.
Yeah.
The turn 1 billion. Oh, we should have played out the Narcomoeba so we could redirect the damage. Or they just fetched to eat our clock. Yeah, they just fetched to eat our clock. All right, so maximum combo.
Maximum combo. In with the orange shot as well.
We just take away like endings and interaction, or?
I think endings you still kind of need, but you can take away one ending perhaps.
Maybe one Teferi.
Sure.
And one plow, or?
Yeah, sure.
And we don't go like maximum forces here either.
None of that helps you to win through with the combo.
No.
Consign is perhaps nah.
No, let's go here and see what we can do. I mean, even if we get a quick combo, I'm not sure that I'll be able to click it fast enough, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we'll need to move aggressively at least for it.
Have you won when you're been like 1 or 2 seconds on the clock, or?
A few times probably, but I've absolutely won games like this with 3 minutes on the clock, going all in on combo. But I'm usually ahead on clock, almost always ahead on clock compared to my opponent.
All right, let's see what we have here.
This is great.
Yeah. So is this the turn 1 brainstorm, or?
No, that's still too bad. You really need the brainstorm to actually find the combo piece. I say Savannah Pals.
Yeah. All right. We have something there. It's not.
Now he basically knows that you have Source of Flourishes up. Otherwise, you would never leave on the start on Savannah.
No.
And do nothing. It's a bit annoying going in the hard combo hand and then get quite reactive.
Yeah.
And that would be great. But we got to do what we got to do, and hopefully we can survive. We need Plaus if he has Containment Priest or Marshmallow or something. Secondary 40 missed the second land.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a combo.
I brainstorm, try to find something to play Teferi next turn.
That's something. Back with archive, done with ending. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Wasteland. Rest in peace. Sure.
That's fine. You can ending that, or you can actually question here. I think you play ending first rather than play to Fury.
I shouldn't have fetched in that case, but so I end the Rest in Peace.
Yeah, leave Tundra untapped.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's forces or something.
I don't play out the nomads here, right?
Hopefully you draw land and can stamp to Fury. But he knows what your plan is, so he's trying to stop you as well. Hopefully his hand is full of sorts of pleasures and stuff.
We can just get him with the Teferi. Yeah, there is some amount of the clock goes when discussing plays like we do, and I guess that's what that's the price we need to pay.
But it feels, because I think we probably will win this game if it will go long. Jam to Fury.
Let's see, undo. Yeah, let's just go white and blue. And we don't bounce the cage here. We just go up with it, right?
Fury plus, yes. So you have the fourth. Yes, the fourth will.
Yeah, and then we need to
turn as well.
And then we need to kind of draw land next turn and end and stuff like that, because now.
I think in 2 turns is the combo turn.
Yeah.
Because this turn will be the you cast Brainstorm.
Yeah, and here we just put back
Plow.
Go for that one and that one. And then we should ponder here, but I'm just not going to ponder.
No, don't ponder. Ponder is the pitch card, of course. Yeah, it's gonna hit 4 cards, but only 1 mana. Hopefully they're all right.
All right.
We play Illusionist first.
Yeah, okay. Illusionist first. And then we play Nomads.
It's Pyroblast. It's just Force Pitch.
Yeah.
Wonder.
And they are doing something. Is it drawing a dress down? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just let things resolve.
Play Plow.
Yeah, Plow. You still have your creature. Yeah, you just need to be super quick with the combo next turn.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But
yeah, but it can be a mental victory.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just.
Oh, cancel.
Oh, yeah. I got the trigger. Yeah. But the thing is, so yeah. You know, spamming the button there. All right. Yeah. Too bad on the ending there. I think that we would have gotten that third game if we had 2 or 3 more minutes on the clock. But yeah, that's the way it is. Let's do a finishing deck check just to go through the list one more time, and then we'll wrap up. All right, so we'll see you back for the last talk of the evening. All right. First, before we kind of just do our finishing thoughts on the deck and the league, I just want to thank you for streaming with me. It's been a fun night. It was close to the Covenant 5-0. I would say maybe 40 to 60 seconds on the clock, maybe a little bit more. but yeah, it was a great league. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks as well. It was really fun to sit and talk through plays.
Yeah.
We got to play against a somewhat broad array of decks, which is fun.
Yeah, and we got to target some of the popular decks as well, which is good because that's the decks that you will be facing down in Prague, and that's the decks the viewers will be facing in the leagues, me included. So, looking at the list after this league, are there any changes that you're thinking about, or?
Yeah, I will not play 2 needles in the sideboard. Then after that, I'm not so sure. That's the only thing I'm certain about. I'm not sure about the 3 force of negations, if that's right, or if it should be something else.
We didn't face off against the combo deck, the artifact combo deck, One Ring thing.
Yeah. So force of negation is for Dech Tech. It's for all things Storm, for Doomsday specifically, and it's actually much easier to hardcast under a bauble as well. But I'm not sure. It's just the thing about having a lot of forces is that it makes Nadu and the Nadu plan so much more viable versus combo decks. you feel much less scared about jamming Nadu on turn 3 and then like draw 2 cards or 4 cards or whatever, because a much higher chance to find a force.
No, that sounds legit. Me, this is my first time kind of playing the deck, and I felt like the main deck was really well constructed. It felt like we had our different plans. Now, there were a lot of corner cases where you need experience, but I mean, looking back at Breakfast, because I've looked a lot at lists and I've seen the deck played before. We are a little bit lower on Archimedes, for example. I think that you used to play 3 of those, and then as we talked about before, the Memories Journey plan, but it all fits together really good. I think it was one game where we were missing some Archimedes in the deck to be able to go for the combo, but outside of that, it felt like it was always something that we could go for. And with Nadu out on the field as well, being able to fill up your hand, you kind of get access to the creatures needed for Dread Return if you're missing kind of the Archimedes, so you can combo that way and maybe go good on the value plan as we talked about as well.
Yeah. Usually it is not that big a problem. The situation is generally like when you want to combo early with Shuko.
Yeah.
Because then you need both in the deck. But then again, like in the past, when Delver was still a thing, or more of a thing, hardcasting Narcomoebas was usually kind of better than it is now. Because then you can like Narcomoeba plus Fuku block Delver. Now it is basically, I mean, it can block Frog, but it's kind of meh.
Yeah, exactly.
So the main use is like pitch to Force of Will or be part of the combo.
Yeah. I've also seen Tooth as Oracle sometimes, so that's probably when you play Nadu, who you need to make some cuts, right?
Yeah, I've played Tooth as Oracle back in way back, but that was with in the Baleful Strix Aid Wild version of the deck. That was when I last played it. It usually does so little. It's like, yeah, sure, it allows you to pitch it to Force of Will and stuff, but yeah, they're not really high on that right now.
No. Yeah, no, but that sounds great. Any finishing thoughts?
No, it was really fun to do that, to play this, and
yeah, that's great. So wish you all the luck down in Prague, and I hope to see you in the top 8. I have a large FOMO of not going there, but I will live that out through your Cephalid Breakfast hands in this case. And I also once again want to really thank you for getting on the channel. It was really nice.
I can say to the audience that last year in Prague, we hang out a bit, and you lent me some cards and stuff, and so you will be missed in Prague as well.
Yeah, but there's always next year, right?
There is always next year. There's always next year.
That's great. And for the audiences that stuck around this far, if you like this kind of content where we get deck expert on stream and go through a league together, just like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely be doing this again. Once again, thank you. It's late here in Sweden, and I have kids to wake up in the morning, so I'm going to head off to bed. But once again, Johan, thank you very much for being on the stream, and have a great day.